Titans, welcome to another Form Titan video. In this video I will demonstrate how to send test email when configuring targeting. So what we'll do is we'll get full name, we'll get an email, and then we'll get a simple submit button. And the reason I'm doing this because this is the form that we will send to our test email to fill out, okay? And now what I'm going to do is show you where to configure your SMTP settings. So here under mail settings, you will need to configure your SMTP. So this is my details here, and I'm going to enter my password like this. Okay, and I'm going to send a quick test email. And this is, by the way, this is not the test email that I'm going to show you. This is just to test my SMTP to make sure it's working. All right, so I'm going to go like this. gmail.com, and we'll call this SMTP results, and we'll just call this test. Just test email, make sure it's working. Good, it's working. So let's check our inbox quickly. There we go, there's our SMTP relay, very good. So we know that's working, okay? So once I've done that, what I'm going to do is let me delete these first because I don't need them anymore. Okay, I'll go back into my account settings and then go back to my form to make sure the next part we configure is the targeting. Okay, when you're back in the form, view more, targeting, and then configure. Okay, here if I refresh, these are my existing lists in here, and I can play with any of them, but I'm going to add a brand new campaign. I'm going to say create contact demo campaign. Please create new contacts from the list. Okay, I'll click next, and here I can configure the subject line. Please create contacts using form. From name will be my email. Reply to no reply at test.com. Okay, so this is our subject, and then I'll go next. I can add a disclaimer, which is this is just a test. Very simple. Next. Now, I have no list, but I can add a new list in here, okay? But this is not really mandatory at the moment at this point. I've already done a video on this. We just want to focus on doing our test. So let's just wait till we can get to the next phase. Okay, so what we'll do is, just for the sake of it, I will actually add a list in there so I can demo how it works. We'll just call it demo list. Is active, I agree terms and conditions, all users agree to receive, I will not buy them, list and upload them. Click apply. Now let's add a member. Manage list members, add list member. I'll add a demo one in here quickly. .co.uk, we'll call it Joe, we'll call it blogs. Okay, so this is how you add a list member. Now that's been updated. Now let's close this, make sure we update the list. Alright, this list has been updated, but if I go back in here now and give it a refresh, there's my demo list. And I'm going to say allow your list members to submit the form once. Now click next. This is a point where you can test your email, and you can send it to multiple emails here just to test it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to enter this email in there just to test because it's mine, and I'll call it test blogs. Now I'll click next, and there you go. Sorry, if I go back and then click send a test email, this is now going to send the test email directly to that Outlook. So here it is. Look, this is how it looks like. It says test, please create contact using form, and this is my test. Hi test blocks. This is my form, And there's my disclaimer as well. This is just a test. And now you can just simply copy this in here and then enter your data and test it and see if it works. So I'll create one here. I'll call it SMTP test email, test@formtitan.com. Click submit. Now it's been submitted. If we go to our account setting, push settings/logs, give it a refresh. Okay, there's an error because the reason there's an error is because we haven't configured the push correctly. But that's not really the important deal here, even though I will do it just to show you how it works. Let's go to the push. We'll add an object. We'll say create contact, map fields, last name, first name, and email. Cool. Apply and finish. Click save. And then let's do it again. So we got that email. Again, I will demonstrate the functionality again. You'll need to go into over here. Close this. Close this. Let's go back into our targeting again to show you how to send the test email again. Click configure. You can choose, we'll choose this one here anyway because this is the one we're working with. And we'll go directly to number 5. Here I can add Joe, I can say blogs, and I'll just choose this one to be my email. And we'll call it blog test. So again, send test mail, email has been sent, checking my inbox, there it is. Hello blogs test, this is my form, this is just a test. So again, I can now copy, see if everything's working correctly. This is purely for testing purposes. I can say SMTP test email, test@ft.com, click submit. This has now been submitted, so we just have to go to Salesforce and check, but it's okay, we can do it through integration log. There's my contact that's just been created. And that's how simple it is. There we go. I'll just quickly delete this because I don't need it. Yeah, and that's how easy it is. It's just simply at step 5 in targeting that you can enter multiple emails and send a test email, and it will go to your email address that you've chosen, and then you can run the full test there yourself. This is how it's done.